Hi guys, welcome back. My name is Amanda, also known as Mermaid Hair Donut Care, like donut. And we are here for 3 looks with the Blend Bunny Sugar and Grunge palette. I am so excited for this. I think it's absolutely stunning. I am a 90s baby. I was born in 1991, so I was so here for this collection. I absolutely love it. And here is there goes the plastic. Here is the color story. If you haven't seen it, I'm sure everyone has by now. I love it. I think it's so pretty. And I'm so excited to dive into these. Okay, so I'm going to do 3 looks in this video. So if that is something that sounds interesting to you, I would love for you to keep watching. I do like to do first impressions videos. So I don't get PR. I buy all of the makeup by myself. If it's something that I have been gifted, I always note it, but I have like a couple affiliate codes with a couple brands, but I do not get PR. I would love to start getting PR. That would make my life wonderful, so much easier. I would absolutely freaking love that. But as of right now, I'm buying everything by myself. So I pretty much get mine last compared to everyone that is doing reviews. But I do like to do eyeshadow palette reviews. I love to do eyeshadow palette rankings. I do rank my palettes every month. And then I also like to test new brands or brands that are new to me. I like to test, new launches, stuff like that. So I would love for you to follow along. I would love for you to subscribe. I'm also at the same handle on Instagram and TikTok, so you can find me there. So speaking of TikTok, my first, I had asked when I unboxed this on TikTok, I wanted to start off with just one row and do a look with all the colors in that row, just as my first look. And someone said the purple row, so that is what I'm going to be starting with today. I'm very excited because purple and like this tealy blue shimmer I think will look amazing together, so I can't wait to try it out and see how it goes. So I hope you'll follow along. Let's get into it. Okay, I am back. We are all primed with our Milani eyeshadow primer. I think I'm just going to go with a halo eye because I think the purple with the blue in the middle would look super pretty. So I'm taking the darkest shade of purple in the row. It's called Moody. And I just have this pencil brush from Glamlight, the Scooby-Doo collection. And I am just going to put that on the inner and outer corner. I always feel like I look crazy when I'm doing halo eyes. I feel like I look like I have a black eye or I'm doing something wrong, but it always winds up coming together. So I'm taking the middle purple shade in the row called Detention. I have another little pencil type brush from BH Cosmetics, and I'm actually just gonna like tap that in the, like going towards the center to blend out. I like to connect my halo eyes. But I'm going to do that with the lightest shade, and I'm going to like buff out the edges. I just wanted to put this one towards the middle. Okay, now I'm going to take the lightest shade in the row called Baby Tea, and this is a Blend Bunny B4, just like a very small, well, not very small, but a small-ish like blending brush, and I just want to buff out all the edges before I go in and add a little bit more pigment back in. All right, I just want to point out that it just looks so much better when everything's like blended out. Like, yes, it's still like messy, but like once I put the shimmer on and clean it up a little bit and do my under eye, like I feel like it just comes together so well. But this, like, you gotta trust the process. I always am like, oh gosh, I'm royally screwing up. I look horrible. This is gonna turn out bad. And then once I just like follow the process, I have a little face restored. So I'm gonna blend this out and I'm gonna come back with the final look. All right, guys, this is the finished look. I did go a little extra glowy on the highlighter and my lips, and actually, yeah, highlighter everywhere, because I'm also trying to become a part of the Lux B Aesthetix PR team, which would be amazing. And so yeah, so I did use my Lux B Aesthetix Astrophilia highlighter, and I put it pretty much everywhere, including my lips. That's all the glow. I have it on my inner corner, my brow bone, under and above, on my cupid's bow, on my nose, on my chin. Sorry, I have a mirror behind like my phone, so I keep looking in the mirror. Also, if you hear rain, I'm sorry. It just started like torrentially downpouring. But yeah, so this is look number 1. It's giving like mermaid, which is what I expected, but then it's also giving like outer space. And I think that's like the glow and like the silveriness of the highlighter. But I'm not mad about it. So stay tuned. This is just look number 1. 2 more looks are coming for you, like right now. Hi guys, welcome back. This is look number 2 with the Blend Bunny Sugar and Grunge palette. I've been trying to do like the prompts on TikTok and make YouTube videos. I'm trying to do all the things. So if this is not something that you like and you would like something that is exclusively YouTube or exclusively TikTok, please let me know. I'm just trying to incorporate everything. Also, please ignore this giant red spot on my face. I'm probably not putting face makeup on because obviously my face is already kind of mad. But following one of my TikTok prompts, someone said I should use the green column. And that is what we're going to do. But I think I'm going to add a little bit of blue into there. So let's get started. It is literally, I'm pretty sure it's like 6:30, almost 7 p.m. And I literally had to make myself a coffee just to get through today because I am so tired. I've been so exhausted the past week. It's literally been insane. I actually, more than the past week, because my parents were in town. We had a wedding to go to. Then they left. Then it was my birthday. We did a whole bunch of celebrating while they were here, and then we did more celebrating on my actual birthday. I've just been tired. And in between that, I was working. I took like a few days off because my parents were here and I wasn't going to not take days. But I'm so tired. And then we're leaving for vacation on Friday, August 4th, like late at night. And we're going to be gone like a whole like 10 or 12 days, something like that. And I can't wait for that. But I'm working every day up until then. Don't mind me. Also, does anyone else collect things? Because I collect mugs. I'm obsessed. I have so freaking many. You'd be probably surprised. Okay, let's get into the makeup. Alright, I have primed with my Milani eyeshadow primer. And I am using my Lunar Beauty brush. This is the Elli B1. I guess that stands for Lunar Beauty Eye Brush number 1. It is clean, it's just stained pink. I'm going to take the lightest green shade. It is Ironic. And I know she was asked if it was after Alanis Morissette's song, Ironic. And she said yes. So love that. And I'm just gonna dust that into my crease. I feel like it's a lot easier to get. Okay, I'm sorry if the camera angle is different. My phone very rudely cut me off saying that my storage was full. So I had to go rearrange some things, delete some things. Anyway, what I was saying is that I feel like it's so much easier to get to know someone on TikTok because I feel like you're getting like little glimpses into their life. I guess depending on what they're sharing on TikTok. But for me, YouTube, I don't know if it's like I was super nervous when I first started my YouTube. I still am because it is a longer video. You have to like be entertaining while also doing what you want to be doing with your videos. So like I don't normally I usually sit in silence. I usually watch YouTube videos while I do my makeup. So actually having to sit here and like talk about something is different for me than what I normally do when I'm doing my makeup. So I feel like on TikTok, I'm like giving life updates and I'm like, this is what happened this day and this day and this, that, the other. But on YouTube, I'm just like, okay, this is the brush I'm using. Okay, this is this that I'm doing. And I don't want it to be like that. Like, I want people to be able to know me on YouTube as well as, I mean, if you would love to follow me, I mean, I would love for you to follow me on TikTok and Instagram because I feel like that's where more of my personality kind of shows through. And I want to be like me on YouTube, but I'm also still like working through like the editing process and like figuring it all out. I am using a blend money brush, the B3, and I just took the shade 1995, and I'm gonna put that in my outer corner. I also should have stated, I'm doing like my typical like everyday style of makeup just with this green row, but I am gonna do a little something different. I'm not just gonna use the green row. Like last time I just used the purple row. So this time I'm gonna like add in a couple other little colors because I do want to be adventurous and use more of the palette than just do like 6 looks, one with each column. Like one, I don't have time for that. If I was trying to do a video with 6 looks, it would probably take me 4 months to, I lied, that's way too long. It wouldn't take me 4 months, but it would take me probably like 6 weeks to like get it together, edit it, and post it. Like it would definitely take me some time. So we're not doing that. All right, so these are just those same 2 shades, Ironic and 1995, and I just blended, added more pigment, blended, added more pigment, you know, the usual. I am gonna take it one step further and do the darkest green, which is GarageBand. I'm gonna take that same brush that I was just using for 1995, and I'm just gonna add it to like the very, very, very corner just to deepen it up even more. And then I'll blend that out. I'm also trying to get better of not putting, because it like focuses on whatever you put it. So I'm trying to like not hold my mirror in like the view of the camera. And then that way also everybody can see what I'm doing. I think that's another thing that makes me a little nervous as well, is that I'm not used to being judged based off of how I do my makeup. Not that I am used to really being judged on how my makeup turns out either. I have not really had any like super negative feedback. So, which I mean is nice, but like I also like I don't think I have like the best technique. I am not a professional makeup artist. I am just what I consider a makeup enthusiast. I love makeup. I have a ton of makeup. I love to do makeup, but I am absolutely not a makeup artist, and my technique I have is literally just self-taught stuff I learned from certain people here and there along the way, and things I just kind of picked up myself. So I may have bad habits. If I do, you can tell me. It might not change my ways, but if you think it's something helpful, I am gladly always taking helpful critiques or and I don't want to say criticism because I feel like that's always has like a negative connotation. But you know, helpful hints. I love that. Okay, so I am going to use the shimmer that is in this row, which is bubblegum, and it looks like it's a super pretty, like light pink. Like I almost think this is more like ballet slipper pink than like bubblegum. I feel like it's gonna be really pretty. I don't think it's gonna show up super pink, which I think might look really, really good with this look. So here we go. Oh yeah, see, it's literally just like almost silvery. So freaking pretty. This is definitely more of a toppery shade. I probably should have put some color underneath it, but I did not, so that's fine. This is giving me vibes, though. This is giving me all done up vibes with the pink in that. I have it right here. This is giving me, oh, that was my microphone. This is giving me wink vibes a little bit. Wink is actually almost a little bit deeper. Oh, it is not almost. It is a little bit deeper of a shade. But those are the vibes it's giving me, where it's like a pinky, silvery topper. This one is a lot lighter though. So it actually works out for this look perfectly. I am gonna layer it a little bit and try to make it a little bit more opaque, seeing as I didn't put a color or a shade under it. I just kind of went for it. All right, I'm gonna even this out. I'm gonna clean it up a little bit, and then we're gonna do my under eye as well. All right, this shade is literally so freaking pretty, and I really actually want to see it on top of a shade, on top of like black, even on top of pink. Like, I think it will be absolutely freaking stunning. I am going to take the shade Teen Spirit, which is the darkest shade in the blue/teal row, and I'm gonna, I like the angle brushes for my like lower lash line because I like to draw out the line and then like smudge it out or blend it out, I should say. Anyway, I'm always having a hard time speaking. If you didn't know that about me, now you do. I always mess up my words. Can't help it, but here we are. I will tell you, green eyeshadow, teal eyeshadow, blue, I love all colors, but like, oh, and orange. So like my top favorite like eyeshadow colors to put on my eyes are probably green, blue, purple, and orange. I know that's a lot of options, but that would be the top. I don't know if that's the exact order because I love orange eyeshadow on my eyes. Like, I love it. It is, I don't know if it's my skin tone or what, but every time I put orange on, something is just popping. I don't know if it's because of my brown eyes. I don't know. It just like always looks great on my eyes. Okay, I'm going to take the lightest shade in the bluey teal row called Candy, and I'm taking a Blend Bunny B4 brush. Damn, that's the color. Super pretty. And I'm just gonna blend that out. I probably could have used the green, but like I said, I am trying to get more use out of more of the shades while I'm trying out this palette and testing it and reviewing it and all of that shenanigans, because I don't want to, like, okay, skirt. I love Blend Bunny's format. I love that they do the columns. I love that when I look at that and there's something that I can't think of, like the hardest thing for me is looking at a palette and being stuck. Like, I'm like, oh my God, I love this color story, but what the heck do I do with it? And that happens to me a lot, which is why I usually go for like this same like type of look, because it's my go-to. And then I just like pick colors to do it with. But I love Blend Bunny's format because I love being able to look at it and be like, okay, so that's what I could do. That's like a fallback. Like, if I want to do that, that's readily available for me, right? You know what I mean? It's like a safety. And I love that that's what they do with their palettes. It's also super pleasing to the eye. I have a little bit of OCD and I love looking at it and being like, oh, the colors, they're just so pleasing to look at. That's like one of my favorite parts. But I don't want, like, I do want to go down the columns and show people obviously like what you could do with that. And it's fun to like pick prompts off TikTok and tell me what like column I should do next. But at the same time, I want to keep it fun and interesting and be like, this is what you could do, but this is also what you could do. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? You can tell me if I'm crazy. It's fine. Oh, I also have a problem with hitting my microphone. Anyway, okay. I am going to probably put some color in my waterline. I don't know what yet. And I think I'm going to come back with the finished look. Alright guys, this is the final look. I am using a new mascara that I'm not the hugest fan of yet, but also, like, you know when you get a new mascara and it's like really like goopy and like too liquidy, and then like once it dries out a little bit, it's like great. Does anyone else like know what I'm talking about? Anyway, that's what it is right now. Like, I feel like it has the potential to be really good, but it's like, it's not bad. Like, I feel like my lashes are pretty good. It's just that it's a little too clumpy for my liking. But I'm gonna keep working with it. And then I did use, so my waterline, I used the shade Fern from Elli Beauty. It is a green gel liner. And then I just gave this another try, which I know these are probably like outdated at this point. The Maracuja Juicy Lip Plump in shade White Peach. I just like tapped it on this time because the first time I put it on, I put way too much on and it did not look good on me at all because it was too light for my skin. But I think I just like put way too much on. But this looks pretty good. It looks like natural, neutral, like plumpy action. So this is look number 2. Please let me know what you think. Stay tuned for one more look. I'm probably going to try to do I either want to do like a neutrally and pink or a gray and pink. But I'm going to try to also just like not go in one of the columns and just do something fun. So I'm probably not going to do another TikTok prompt. I will probably just do that one specially for YouTube. So stay tuned. Alright guys, I am back for look number 3 with my Blend Bunny Sugar and Grunge palette. So far, I have used the green row and I've used the purple row. And I did have a request to use the teal row on TikTok, but I think I'm going to do a combination of something and like include some teals in there. That's what I'm thinking. So let's see. Let's just see. Let's see what happens. All right, I am back and I'm primed with my Milani eyeshadow primer. I did use, this is the tape from Blend Bunny. I think it's just me and my face. Like, I hate the way it feels under my eyes, but I love the way the looks turn out when I use tape. So we're gonna do something fun. I am gonna just start off with the shade Sweetheart right here and just a Wet n Wild like fluffy brush. And I'm just gonna put that all in my crease. Sorry if I make weird faces, because I'm definitely like, I think there's definitely a piece of tape. Yeah, this one's like folded. So it's like stabbing me weird. Anyway. This just like concealed my entire eye. Like, is this my skin tone? Probably not. It's probably a little light, but like, what? Perfect eyelids who? Oh, I'm glad I cracked myself up, because if I can't make myself laugh, then what is the point of life? Alright, I'm just going to take an angle brush, and I'm taking the shade Teen Spirit, which is the darkest in the teal row column. This is a Glam Light brush from the Michaela X Glam Light collab. Alright, and I'm just going to create a wing. I actually love the way the tape works with creating a wing, because I love that like precise line that I feel like I wouldn't be able to get otherwise, because I don't know, I guess just not that skilled. Am I blocking my face with the mirror? I apologize if I am. Let's say I'm gonna blend this out though. I'm just adding some pigment in now. Okay, I'm gonna take also from the Glamlight and Michaela collab this like smaller-ish. It's almost like one side is like slanted just a tiny bit. I'm gonna take the lightest shade in the teal road. That's like the second time I've done that. It's the shade called Candy. There we go. That is actually very pigmented, and I probably took too much. And I'm just going to lightly start to blend this out. Alright, this is what I came up with. Very light, very like glittery, kind of ethereal. Very simple though. But I'm also exhausted, so I'm allowed to do things simple sometimes. Okay, so I'm going to now do this on this side, and then we're going to come back with not the final look, because I'm going to come back and do. Alright guys, I'm back. I just want to point out that even when using tape, I'm still not perfect. I always wind up making things not match somehow. This one also like is not really a straight line. I try to like clean it up a little bit. It is when resting, and then like whatever. I'm rolling with it. I still like it. It's super light and ethereal and cute. And I'm going to do some pink under my eye, because why the hell not? So I'm taking the shade Flannel, which is the middle shade in the pink row. And I just have that same Glamlight X Michaela angled brush. And I'm going to stick that right on my lower lash line. And then I am going to blend that out with the lightest pink shade in the row, which is the shade Skater Girl. I love the way it's spelled too. It's spelled SK8R Girl. It's so cute. This is just a Blend Bunny B1 brush. I love how light and pretty that looks. Okay, I am going to finish up the look, do eyeliner, mascara, all that, lips, maybe. I might just do like a lip oil. And I will be right back for some thoughts about this palette. Alright, here is the final look. I love this. I don't know why. It's just like so light and easy, and like not that I mean, I don't care about wearing bright, crazy colors like in public. So to say that it's like wearable is different for everybody. But this is like super wearable for me, for I think anyone. So I am super happy with how this came out. So let's talk about the palette. Um, I so far I love, so I did actually like test out these shimmers because I knew I wanted to like sheer one out. And I wanted to see which one would sheer out the best on top of this. I did go with the purple. I realized I didn't say that before. The purple one is what I'm wearing right now. It's called Jawbreaker. That is the one on my lid currently. I had used this one previously, Bubblegum, or I would have probably tried that one because that one was definitely a topper shade. So stunning. Um, so far, I do love this palette. I still haven't used any of the deeper neutral tones or the entire gray tone row. Um, I did test out all of the shimmer shades. They're all stunning, so I definitely have zero issues with any of those. I'm excited to keep using this, honestly. I have not had any issues with anything. I have no qualms. Um, but I don't even know which look is my favorite because I really liked all three looks that I did. Um, so I'm super happy so far, and I cannot wait to keep using it. Um, so I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know in the comments which look was your favorite. And I like to know why. Like, I love greens, so the green look was definitely a fave, but like I also really love this look because it reminds me of like a little fairy princess. But like I've been very into like light ethereal, like fairy garden style like makeup recently. And I think it's partially because I've been exhausted and lazy and just wanting to do something easy but still super pretty. And then it's partly because like it feels more like a feminine, like ultra feminine vibe, which I've been struggling like figuring out. Like I feel like I don't really have like a personal style anymore. And it's because I wear a uniform to work every day, so I don't really get to wear my clothes. So and I have a ton of clothes. But like I don't ever really get to wear them, and I keep buying clothes, but like I said, I barely ever get to wear them. So I've just been, I don't know, I feel like these light, like very ultra feminine, very like fairy-esque vibes like make me feel pretty. And I think that has a lot to do with why I just keep gravitating towards them. Um, which is funny enough because once I get back from vacation, the first palette that I plan on using for like my picking out of a takeout, because I picked it already and then put it aside because I was doing a video on it, is the Simply Posh Fairy Tale Fairies palette. Again, fairies. I'm here for it. I'm excited for that. Um, but yeah, I would love to know your thoughts. Um, and I would love for you to continue following along in my makeup journey. My handle is Mermaid Hair Donut Care Like Donut here on YouTube, on TikTok, on Instagram. Um, so please follow along. I would love to have you subscribe, like, comment, all of those things. And I will see you soon for a whole bunch of things that I have planned because I am very far behind, but there's always more. So, bye.